Hey, it's Annie. I know you're like, what in the hell? I know, I have no makeup on today. I'm pretty scary without it. You can see how makeup really makes a huge difference for me. Today, I wanted to share some first impressions of a foundation, a mascara, and a concealer. And I also wanted to share my everyday look that I do with my two favorite palettes from Tarte. I recently shared them on my favorites. I just love these. These are great for every day, or if you want to get dressed up somewhere, you can do that too. But I just love these. So I'm just going to show you how I do my makeup for, can you see that? For every day. There you go. Okay, let's get started. My face has already been primed and, you know, moisturized, primed, and all that. One thing I want to mention before I go too far is that after I prime my face, I also like to use this by Tarte. It's called Clean Slate, and I'll show you what it kind of looks like. And it's just like really, really creamy, and I really like this because what it does is it blurs out your, like if you have large pores like I have right here by my nose, on my chin, it just helps blur it out, smooth it out, so then when I put my foundation on, you don't see like, it looks like holes, you know what I mean? Like I don't want to look like I have holes in my face. So this really helps smooth it out. And if another one that I like that I have been using, I don't think I've ever mentioned this in the video, but this is from Clinique. It's it's actually, let's see, what is it called? Pore Refining Solutions, I'm sorry. I really like this one too. It's similar, and it, you know, you can kind of see, let's see if I can get my camera to, okay. It's kind of like a creamy kind of a consistency. The same with the Tarte. So you just take a very small amount and then you just put it on wherever you have, you know, just kind of really work it in to where you have large pores or whatever. I love this one as well. Either one works really, really good. I was excited to try this one because I heard so many good things about it, and I have to say I really do like it. So this comes in two colors. I think mine is invisible, but they have a color, which I don't know why you want a color, but so let's get started. So today we're going to try this foundation. This is from Lancome. It's the Photôgenic Luminous foundation. It's supposed to help smooth out fine lines, and it also has, can you see that? It also has an SPF of 15 in it. Hopefully you can see that. There we go. So I'm going to pump it. It has a pump, and I like that. And so there we go, and I'm just going to dot it. That's what I usually do. Now normally I use Clinique Beyond Perfecting foundation. I really love that one. But I just want something, I want to try something different. I've been using the same one for a while. There's so many foundations I want to try, but we'll see which ones work on my half dry, half oily skin. So I'm just taking my beauty blender and I'm really working it in there. I think the color is really good. It has like a light fragrance to it, which isn't bad. It's not overpowering or anything like that. So that's one coat, and I'm thinking I need another coat. Can't see it on camera. I'm just going to add a little bit more. So I'm thinking right now, from looking at this, that this is probably a light to medium coverage. That's probably going to be buildable, because I think it looks like you could probably build on it. If I wanted to get more of a full coverage, I probably could do that with this, but I'm looking at it and I think this is going to be good. Okay, so now, before, I probably sound like I have a cold, and I do. I still have that stupid cold. Let me twist this around. I just want to see what my face looks like close up. Okay, it looks close up. It looks a little bit dry on me. That's what it looks like. It looks sort of patchy and dry on me. But I'm going to keep on doing my makeup, and I will, at the end, I'm going to give you my final thoughts on everything. And I may have to try it with a brush sometimes. I just prefer to use a beauty blender. Okay. Just wanted to see what I look like close up because this is the first impression of what I think of it. From a distance, it looks really good. Close up, it looks a little bit dry on me, so. All right, so now I'm going to try the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I have heard so many good things about this. And the concealer that I've been using is from Lancome right here. I really like this one. You can probably hardly even see what it says anymore. It's all worn out. I really love this one because it doesn't settle in my fine lines. So I'm always nervous about when I use a new concealer. So I'm just gonna do a couple little dots there. I'm gonna take my beauty blender and I am going to pounce it in to blend it. I don't pounce it as hard by my eyes though as I do everywhere else. And we'll see. It's a pretty light color, but I got that color because I thought if I don't like it as a concealer, I would use it as a highlighter. Okay, it seems like that side covered better than this side. I'm going to add a little bit more. Blend it. It's very drying. Very, 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 very drying on my eyes. I don't know that I like it as a concealer on me. It just looks like it's drying. So let me use it as a highlighter. So what I do for a highlighter is I just kind of bring it up like this. I don't do any kind of shape or anything like that. Ooh, I'm getting in my hair. I just kind of bring it up. I'm going to put some right here on my nose. Right there. Okay. See if I like it as a highlighter. Again, I'm going to take my... That looks better as a... Works better as a highlighter, so I may be using that as a highlighter. I'm not liking it otherwise. Okay, but I started using this FX, Color FX. This one isn't Celestial. This is those drops that you can add to your foundation. I don't add it to my foundation because I just want to have it like right here, right on my cheeks. So I've been doing this and adding my powder highlighter to my cheeks as well. It just gives it a nice glow and I've hardly used any. I don't know if you can see that, but I don't have a lot on my finger. And you don't need much of this unless you want to look like the Tin Man from The Wizard of Oz. So I just keep it on the height of my cheek here and I just work it in with my finger. That's what I do. You could probably use a beauty blender too, but I don't want the product getting soaked up. So I'll just put a little bit more on this finger and do the same thing. Use very little of this stuff. I told you a while ago, if you've been following me, that I was having a hard time finding something, but I don't know if you can kind of see in the light or not, but wow, I look really white on camera. I am pretty white, even though I'm Italian and Hungarian. I'm very white. All right, so next I am going to use my setting powder, and I'm not going to set that part. I'm going to use a different powder on there. So I'm using my RCMA, if you can see that. It's just the, I guess, translucent or no color powder. And I take my Too Faced powder brush and I dip it in there. And then I kind of tap it. At first I just go like, I just kind of put it on like this. Just kind of tap it in and then I go back and I rub it in. Next I'm going to go in with my contour. And I'm just going to do my contour my cheeks. So I'm going to use this color right here, and then I'm going to go back and highlight with a little bit of that, maybe that mixed in. So I just kind of pounce it on there, and I can just see right here. That's where I'm going to contour. I don't go crazy with the contour. I keep it kind of light. I know I don't quite want to talk like that. This is my Kat Von D brush, that the contour shade and shade and highlight. Contour, highlight, whatever. I love this brush. Keep a little bit of highlight there. I don't really do powder under my eyes because then I have it settling in my under eyes and I don't want that. All right, so now I'm going to use my Jaclyn Hill palette. I know this is not available, but I know they do have some blushes that you can get the highlight and the blush with. I'm going to use this blush right here today, and then I'm going to go over it and and highlight with this. I'm going to be using some different blushes pretty soon, even though I love this palette. You probably get sick of seeing me using it, so I'm going to try some new ones this year. I will go over it sometimes just to blend the corners just slightly, so it looks soft. Then I take my highlight brush, and this is from, oh, I forgot to tell you my brush. My blush brush is the Sephora Pro, and it's the number 49 right there. And now I'm going to take my It Cosmetics highlighting brush. I love this brush. And I'm going to just slide it in here and my tap it a little bit, and then I just go right there, right on the tip there. First color that I use, I try to use a color like an all over color first. So I'm going to go in with this Flower Child right here. You can see I use that color a lot. And I'm going to put that all over my eye. My whole eye. Yeah, I'll go over the other eye, do the same thing. And this brush, by the way, is from Sephora. This is number 38. It's a crease brush, but I use it for all over. Now I'm going to do my transition color, and I'm going to grab my Sephora number 19. I should go like that so you can see it better. There we go. And I'm going to do my transition color, and I think I'm going to use Smarty Pants today, which is this color right here. So what I do, because I have hooded eyes, is I don't go like this and do my eye color, because then when I would relax my eye, then it's not going to look right. It's still going to look hooded. So I leave my eyes rested, and then I put the eye color just like that. I just look straight into my mirror, and I do my eye color just like that. And I do it on the edge, and I just kind of apply it, and I'm blending it at the same time. Now I'm ready to do my color right above my eye there for my hoods, my hooded area. I'm going to use Force of Nature right here, this color. And again, just rested my eye, and I'm just going to put that right there, right on the top part. I probably should zoom in so you can see my eyes more. So you can see that I'm doing it. My mirror right there. Right like that. See where that is now? Now I'm going to start doing the color on the outside of corner of my eye right here. And for that, I think I'm going to use a Dreamer, which is this color right here. Kind of a chocolate brown color. And I'm just going to put it right on the outside of my eye. Same with this side. I want to add my color in here, Charmer right here, and I'm using this brush right here. That just makes my eye look a lot bigger. And I will take my blending brush and that out. Right, so now I'm going to highlight my eye. And for that, I'm going to use, I think I'm going to use the same color. I think I'm going to use Dreamer on the top today. This is how I do it, and then I blend it in. Kind of like that, and then just take it. I need to get a better brush for doing my highlighting up there. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do my eyebrows off camera. I'm going to do my lipstick, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you the mascara. So I'll be right back. Okay, so let's back this up. I'm going to put on the mascara, and this is Katy Kat Eye from Covergirl. And I'll show you what the wand looks like. This is waterproof. I like the way the wand looks. I usually like a thicker mascara wand. And let's see how this is going on. Probably boring to watch me put on mascara, I don't know, but Now this says it's 10 times the volume. I don't know. Maybe I do need to zoom this in. Let me apply my mascara, and then I'll zoom in a little bit more. See? I don't know if it's 10 times the volume. Guess it's not bad, huh? I don't know if it's 10 times the volume. Let me put a little bit more on here. I feel like it doesn't really thicken them. I think it's one of those things that I'm going to have to try it a couple times and see. I might have to let this dry and then build on it. So let me, I'm going to fix my hair, and I think I'm going to put false eyelashes on too, because I just like the way I look. Now let me just tell you, I don't wear false eyelashes every day because I don't have time to do that, you know what I mean? And I'm not showing it on camera because usually when I put my false eyelashes on, it involves a couple curse words as I'm doing it. Just being honest with you. I'm not one of those YouTubers that goes like this with my eyelashes. Oh, look, I got that right away. I'm not one of those people. It takes me a little bit, okay? I wear reading glasses. I have a 10 times magnified mirror. So I have to go back and forth, and it's just frustrating. So I'm just keeping it real with you, okay? I don't wear them every day, but I do like the way my eyes really pop when I wear them. And you'll see the difference when you look at my eyes now. I'm gonna put my false eyelashes on, and my eyes are gonna be like voom, you know? So I'll be right back, and I'll give you my thoughts on everything. Okay, so here's the finished look. And my thoughts about all these first impressions that I shared with you today. So as far as the Lancome, I'm gonna still give this another try. I feel like it looks a little dry on my skin. I know you can't see on camera, it's hard to tell, but I feel like my hair. I feel like it's a little drying and sort of looked a little patchy, I think. I might try this with a brush next time that I use it, but we'll see. I mean, from a distance, it looks really, really nice, but when I look at my face close up, I'm not sure. And I also want to see how it wears. So I'll do a follow-up and let you know, but if you want me to do a check-in, I would be more than happy to do that. Just let me know in the comments below. And then as far as the Tarte Shape Tape, I don't like this as a concealer. I mean, I can totally see it. I can see all my lines, and I really don't want my lines highlighted. You know what I mean? I don't need people to go like, wow, I can see her lines. I don't want to see them, and I don't want anybody else looking at my lines under my eyes. So I'll probably use this as a highlighter, but as far as a concealer, thumbs down for me as a concealer. I'm not saying it's a bad product. I'm just saying for me, it doesn't work. And just keep that in mind. Whenever I share products, you might love some of the stuff I hate, or you might hate some of the stuff I love. Sometimes you don't know until you try it. So I'm just giving you my opinion, my first impression of it. And I don't like that as far as a concealer. I see so many people that love this stuff, and I'm not one of them. I still, as far as an under eye concealer, I'm gonna keep using my Lancome. I really, really love this. It does not settle my fine lines. I use very little. It does the job. Yeah, I really love this. And the last one was the Katy Kat Eye mascara, the waterproof mascara. I hated it when I didn't do it on camera, but when I was doing my under eye lashes, the brush was a little tricky to use in my opinion for my under eye lashes. I didn't like the way it was applying. I didn't find it to be thickening. It says on the packaging here, it says 360 all day cat eye, 10 times the volume. I'm sorry, I didn't see 10 times the volume. I think it maybe lengthened them a little bit. I find it to be really thickening. Maybe if I applied a ton of this, but I shouldn't have to do that. But I'll use it up probably underneath my false eyelashes because that's what I'm wearing right now, my false eyelashes. Thank you so much for joining me. I always enjoy our time together, and I am so thankful that you spent the time with me today. Thank you so much, and thank you for subscribing. If you are a subscriber, thank you so much, and please make sure you give this a thumbs up. It really helps me a lot. I'll be sharing more, you know, it's almost Christmas here, and I'm going to be sharing lots of projects. I've just slowly started doing it, but it's crazy. It's Christmas. I have a lot of other things going on with family and things, but I have so much that I want to share with you. So stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe. This channel is about, like I said, makeup and skincare and DIY and home improvement, just different things. So I hope that you enjoy, hope that you follow along. Please make sure you share this video with your friends. And if you're not subscribing, just click that button below and hit subscribe. You can also follow me on White Lace Cottage on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. I'll leave all of the links below, and I'll leave the links below for the products that I used today. And that's it, guys. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.